Let's lead the way, enlighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and reason, we shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the Amana. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IIUM is to realize the meaning of Ramadan al-Amin. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IIUM is to realize the meaning of mercy to all the worlds for mankind. Let's lead the way, enlighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and reason, we shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the Amana. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IIUM is to realize the meaning of Ramadan al-Amin. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IIUM is to realize the meaning of mercy to all the worlds for mankind. Let's lead the way, enlighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and chosen. We shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we, the Khalifa, we will fulfill the Amanah. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IIUM is to realize the meaning of Ramadan al-Amin. To Let's lead the way, lighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and reason, we shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the amanah. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IIUM is to realize the meaning of Ramadan al-Alamin. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUM is to realize the meaning of mercy to all the world, for mankind.
Assalamualaikum. Testing, testing.
Testing, testing. Hello.
My voice is clear, right? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we begin our talk, I would like to remind all of the participants today to fill in the attendance form that we are going to provide in the comment section after this talk to ensure that we can hand in the e-certificate alongside a free chapter of a book called Atomic Habits that is recommended by our speaker today. For our IUM students, Star Point is also provided. So let us wait for a few minutes to let everyone settle in and be prepared. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and good evening to everyone. I am Ainul Zaira binti Zainal, an English for International Communication student in IIUM, will be hosting our talk for today. Before we begin the journey for today, let us recite Surah Al-Fatiha. A very good evening to have everyone here in this session. To all of the participants today, please take note that a Q&A session will be conducted at the end of the talk and feel free to leave any questions in the comment section. I am pretty sure that we are here to listen and maybe to take some notes on how to be a better version of yourself, as the main focus of this talk is about self development. Me, myself, are also very excited and curious to dive into our topic for today. To start off, let me briefly introduce our speaker for today, which is Bro Wan Ahmad Azri Abrahaman, before we begin. Bro Azri is a student of English for International Communication in Kuliah of Languages and Management in IIUM and currently in the first year of his studies. Described as a very positive and optimistic, Bro Azri has officially embarking his YouTube journey in men's fashion and lifestyle to talk about men's development and more. Very active and talented characteristic can be used to represent Bro Azri, as he was involved in various performances such as DK Barat and musical theatre dancer back in his foundation years in CFS IIUM. Now taking French as minor to enhance his knowledge, Bro Azri is very passionate in living his life in the best way. This is a little introduction about our speaker for today. Without further ado, I invite Bro Azri to start off his talk and begin to share some tips and points about our topic for today.
Oh my God, thank you so much, our speaker of today. It is a great honor. It is a great chance for me to talk here, and I'm super excited. I'm super also a little bit scared because this is my first time, and yeah, this is my first time, and thank you guys so much for joining. We have so many people here, 45 viewing. We have Numaizatul Akma, Najmi, Evie, Amin, Nor Akila. Wow, 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 wow. So many people. Um, thank you guys so much. And before I go to our topic for today, I wanted to ask and inform you guys something. First, first kali, izinkan Azri untuk untuk membahasakan diri sebagai aku. Boleh ke tak? Because I feel like it is more, kita boleh lagi rasa lagi rapat bila I use aku in, kita alah tahu lah ni pun member-member je ni, aduh. So komen, boleh tak guna aku? Okay, we see, boleh. Okay, thank you. Okay. So another thing is, this live session ataupun talk ni will be just kita sembang-sembang rakan-rakan, kongsi apa yang aku ada, kongsi. Aku pun bukan nak cakap hebat ataupun aku still belajar, and benda semua ni InsyaAllah semua boleh manfaatkan untuk masa depan kita semua. Okay. So without any further ado, let's go to the first thing. Please let me share my screen first. Share screen. Okay, share. Let's go to Chrome tab. Developing. Okay, share. Terlajak sikit. Okay, kita ke belakang sikit. Okay, as you guys know, for topic of the day is developing habits and goals. So aku letak developing habits dulu kat depan sebab mungkin kita perlukan, I think having habits is a bit more important, ataupun having system that is will lead us to the goals. So habits is one of it. Okay, first sekali kita cakap pasal apa itu habit. Okay, habits. Habits is small decision you make and action you perform every single day. And from my personal opinion, I mean like habit ni something yang kita buat setiap hari ataupun benda yang kita sendiri tak perasan yang kita buat benda tu. And according to Duke University, 40% of our day is from habits. Macam 40%, nak dekat separuh daripada kita punya hari kot, daripada habit. So habit ni adalah juga benda yang kita repeatly do, dan something kalau kita tak buat, kita rasa macam ada benda tak kena lah, ada macam there's something wrong. Like from my personal experience, aku punya habit aku rasa aku develop dalam time CFS dulu. CFS dulu this habit of at least kalau tak exercise, aku akan keluar daripada bilik aku. Aku akan at least macam jalan-jalan, at least exercise lah. Memang kalau duduk dalam bilik time petang-petang tu rasa macam tak sedap badan, it's uncomfortable, you know. And that is how habit works. And people also ask me, apa beza antara habits, routine and hobbies. And then we go to habits yang kita terangkan tadi, yang kita buat kadang-kadang kita tak sedar pun kita buat. Macam contoh, lepas masuk tandas kita terus basuh tangan, macam kita basuh tangan and then tak sedar pun. And then kita contoh lagi macam yang aku punya contoh habit, pergi exercise setiap petang. I was like tak sedar pun benda tu, macam dia macam setiap petang tu rasa excited nak keluar, rasa excited nak exercise, rasa excited kan nak buat apa-apa lah. And then going to routine is more like sequence ataupun benda yang kita plan untuk buat. Contoh macam morning routine ataupun night routine, we have skincare routine. Tu yang contoh ada dekat screen adalah after waking up we have breakfast and exercise. Macam you know, bangun-bangun mandi ataupun solat dulu, tu rutin kita. Lepas mandi, solat, lepas tu exercise, lepas tu breakfast, that's routine. And then last one is hobbies. Hobbies adalah benda yang kita buat secara regularly, and at the same time kita rasa pleasure ataupun kita rasa enjoyment buat benda tu. Contoh kita fishing ataupun baking, cycling. And yeah, if you guys have any habits yang korang rasa, oh I think my habit is like it's good for me and I develop it, please leave it in the comment section below. We can baca and then share it to the whole audience. And last thing, aku jumpa ni dekat TikTok and it is so powerful, like dia berkaitan dengan hobbies. Nama dia 5 hobbies that everyone needs. Like semua orang perlu ada. Dia first kali, hobbies. 1, hobbies that makes you money. 2, hobbies that keep you in shape. 3, hobbies that keeps you creative. 4, hobbies that build your knowledge. And last kali, hobbies that evolve your mindset. Yeah, and I think aku ada develop 5 hobbies ni, and then let me share it to you. First kali, to make me money. 1 hobbies to make me money. I'm currently tengah jadi barber. and potong rambut orang sikit-sikit adalah potong sikit-sikit lah, kira tengah-tengah belajar agak ah. And then second one is to keep me in shape. Currently tengah workout sikit-sikit, exercise. And then third one is to keep me creative. I you guys know that I'm on YouTube. I make some content, and then that makes me creative. Then you know, and then the fourth one is to build my knowledge. I used to hate reading, but I think reading will help me build my knowledge, and I think it is a good thing to do. And then currently trying to build up a habit of reading. And the last one is one hobbies to evolve my mindset is I currently listening to podcast yang my favorite podcaster, The Roommates, is all about mindset, and it's about men to develop themselves to become the best version of themselves. And yeah, that is just briefly from me.
A very interesting introduction, Bro Azri. Perkongsian yang menarik. So habits, tabiat orang panggil kan, as we
Yes.
know, are something that is very common and natural for us. I could say that everyone have their own habits depending on the person's lifestyle, right? I also agree with Bro Azri that somehow our life is essentially the sum of our habit. Kita hidup macam tu. We do things that we are familiar with in a way that is very ordinary and comfortable for us and tends to repeat the cycle daily. Very interesting facts that I could say. So, Bro Azri, speaking about habits and how to be a better version of yourself, which is our topic for today, how we are going to self-develop ourselves in life as, living old habits and starting a new one is a little bit difficult for majority of the people. And what does it take to keep the tracks or maintain the habits?
Okay, so that's a very nice question, bro. Sorry, sister. I know. I'm so sorry. um, how to build new habits or how to develop habits? Yes, our topic for today, our title. So I would say the first one to develop our habit is to start with a small habit. Yes, start with a small habit because why? Because when we start with a small habit, the habit the habit itself macam kita tak kita terus macam boleh buat benda tu dengan mudah je. Sebab habit tu small je kan, macam senang nak buat. And then most of the people like, oh my god, or that habit. And then when we do things that is small, we tend to like, okay, benda ni simple je, benda ni sekejap je, kita buat terus. Contoh dia macam I want to do 50 push-ups a day. Tapi macam baru-baru start je kan, it will be like macam besar juga benda tu. Dia boleh buat tapi macam besar kan. Tapi untuk memudahkan kita punya habit untuk sebab kita nak start small, we can do like 5 push-ups a day, and then at the same time from time to time, lepas makin lama kita pergi kepada 10 push-up sehari, lepas tu 15, lepas tu makin besar. And then that is how it works. Kadang-kadang memang kita punya tenaga ataupun kita punya willpower ni macam masa. Kalau kita guna selalu ataupun kita kerap sangat guna, dia macam akan letih. Kita sendiri pun akan letih sebab kita buat benda macam besar-besar ataupun benda-benda yang letih untuk kita. And then untuk motivation pula, a professor from Stanford said that his name is BJ Fogg, and that we have motivation wave. Macam motivation kita ni kadang-kadang naik, kadang-kadang turun. It's like kita punya motivation ni tak stabil, and then that will affect our habits to untuk buat habit tu. Bila kita punya habit ni macam small je, macam ringkas je kan, buat 5 push up a day, macam sekejap je, macam 5 push up habis habit untuk hari tu. Sama gak macam contoh aku nak bangun pagi awal sikit daripada biasa. Contoh aku bangun pagi pukul 6. I want to wake up at 4 or 5. Maybe aku tak boleh nak bangun terus pukul 4 pagi ataupun terus bangun pukul 5 pagi. Hari ni bangun pukul 6, esok terus bangun pukul 6 pagi. Hari ni bangun pukul 6, esok terus nak bangun pukul 4. It will be like badan kita pun akan rasa terkejut atau memang rasa macam oh my god, macam kita tak cukup tidur. How we will do this is take 10 minutes early. Contoh hari ni pukul 6 bangun. And then esok kita kurangkan sikit, 5.50 bangun. And then next day 5.40, 5.30, 5.20, 5.10, 5. And then that is how kita punya progress. Walaupun sikit, at least our body and our self will feel like biasa-biasa je. And then tak rasa beban untuk buat habit tu. And then for the next one, start with a small habit. Next one is increase your habit in very small ways. Contoh lebih kurang dengan start small, tapi it's more like kita start small and then increase habit tu kecil-kecil, sikit-sikit je. Bila kita improve, contoh kita improve daripada 5 push up tadi, and then kita go tambah 5 balik, tambah 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then that is how we do it. Kita perlahan-lahan naik, slowly growing the habit, and at the same time kita punya motivation tu untuk buat habit tu akan lama-lama akan naik sekali dengan willpower kita punya energy untuk buat habit tu. It will be macam kita tak perlu nak, contoh kalau dah buat habit ni kan, contoh buat 5 lepas tu 10, macam alah 10 tak nak terus kita jangkau ke 50 push up. And then maybe kita boleh atasi benda tu, ataupun kita boleh tahan dengan benda tu, tapi bolehkah dia berpanjangan ataupun boleh dia kekal untuk stay in that habit. And that is why kita tambah slow. Contoh satu lagi, I want to share my personal, I think it is one of my habit. Aku nak berjogging ataupun nak jog ataupun nak running. Firstly, I hate so much jogging ataupun running yang melibatkan lari ni. Aduh. What I do is at least 1 kilometer sehari ataupun 1 round je. Kita start small. Aku start small je. Macam nak start banyak-banyak tu macam tak boleh nak capai untuk limit tu. So I take to small step and improve myself from time to time. And yeah, that is just the second one, increase your habit in very small ways. And then the third one is, as you build up your habit, break habits into chunks. Yes, as you build up, break habits into chunks. So how do I say this? Contoh kita dah develop habit yang 50 push ups a day, and then kalau nak buat 50 push up terus sekali satu masa, damn, it will be so much tiring ataupun sakit kan. So kita pecahkan 10. Maksudnya 5 set of 10 push ups, and then that is how we do it. Kita pecahkan jadi lebih senang ataupun lebih mudah untuk kita buat dan kita punya capability. So satu lagi, bila kita break habit ni, kita akan boleh kekalkan momentum kita untuk buat habit tu, ataupun kita rasa macam tak jadi beban, ataupun kita mampu sebab kita mampu buat. And then the last one ni, I think it is one of important things when we develop our habits. Sekejap minum air sekejap. Letih lah cakap-cakap ni. Ah, okay. Last kali adalah when you sleep, get back on track. What does that even mean is contohnya kita dah develop habit ni. Dah develop satu habit ni iaitu mungkin lari setiap pagi ataupun workout setiap petang. Ataupun apa-apalah kan. Bila 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 kita contohnya kita kan manusia, contoh kita terasa macam letih ataupun rasa tak nak buat benda ni, it's okay. Boleh je kita skip a day ataupun skip 2 hari. Well, personally aku, it is okay to skip 1 or 2 days, but never skip the third one. Jangan skip tiga hari berturut-turut. Sebab apa? Sebab kita akan rasa selesa bila tak buat benda ni, rasa macam dah terbiasa tak pergi jog pagi-pagi, tak workout petang-petang, tak buat ni, tak buat tu. Terasa dah rasa biasa dah tak buat habit tu. And then that this is one of the thing that membezakan antara orang yang betul-betul develop habit dia, and then yang like kita boleh expect this failure. Kita boleh expect yang mungkin hari ni aku ada kerja ni, so I cannot do my daily habit and tak boleh nak workout, so tak boleh nak pergi exercise petang-petang. So kita dah plan awal-awal, okay hari ni tak pergi tapi esok pastikan aku pergi. Okay esok dah pergi, kalau lusa tu macam terasa tak nak pergi balik, tak apalah. Tapi pastikan hari seterusnya pergi, and then continue that. Tapi this is one of the things that many of us like terlepas pandang. Macam contohnya bila dah terlepas banyak kali kan, macam alah tak apalah, dah lepas ni tak apa lah, biar je lalu seminggu tak pergi, seminggu tak pergi gym, seminggu tak workout. Macam that is not how we do it. Tapi kadang-kadang kita pun terasa macam unmotivated untuk mungkin satu bulan ataupun satu semester tak motivated. It is mungkin boleh untuk kita take a break panjang tu, tapi pastikan yang kita teruskan kita punya habit. Sebab kalau kita lose our habit, memang benda tu akan merugikan kita. Sebab yes, it is a good habit, and pastikan never skip that habit. Yeah, we can see siapalah yang skip gym sampai seminggu tu. Okay Amar. Never skip your gym day, no, especially leg day mah. Okay, I think that is all from me. First one is start with a small habit, and then increase your habit in very small ways. Third one is as you build up, break habits into chunks. And the last one is when you sleep, get back on track quickly. I mean, that is how we do it, and that is how we develop our habit. So, okay.
Okay, I could say that it's very interesting and very relatable. And I agree that somehow we need to push ourselves to start think small and build it up more within times. Sebab kalau kita tak mula langsung, walaupun sekecil mana pun, dia takkan terjadi ni benda tu kan. And even the tiniest progress that we make in life is still a progress. Macam itulah. So speaking of starting things small, tadi kalau tak silap Bro Azri macam dah share sikit, dia ada mention sikit pasal habit baca buku kan.
Really?
So that is something that I want to share about Bro Azri lah. So Bro Azri sometimes likes to share his journey about developing a new habit, which is reading books in his Instagram stories. So if anyone is interested, you can check out his Instagram page, and probably Bro Azri maybe boleh share dekat sini ke username Instagram nanti, boleh lah tu. Okay.
Don't forget to
So
follow Azri Abrahman.
bila kita dah mula nak develop new habit ni kan, since we are trying to develop a new habit for our good, untuk kebaikan diri sendiri lah. So what kind of aims, what kind of objective, what kind of goals yang that we need we need to have to make use of the habit that we are trying to create. So dia macam we make efforts by working hard in order to achieve what we want, right? Macam tu lah. Kalau kita nak dapat result elok, kita usahalah, kita belajar, and then usahalah nanti result kita elok. So it's like that. So in this case, we develop new habit that is good for us to achieve our goals in life. Do the goals have to be in specific way for our new habits to be useful? So goal itu perlu macam manakah untuk kita punya new habit yang kita nak create ni, dia akan nanti memberi manfaat balik kepada kita. Macam tu.
Okay.
So silakan.
So we're talking about developing goals right now, right? Okay. So I think most of us already know about this. This is what we call SMART goals. Each and every one of alphabet means something, which is SMART. SMART. First kali adalah specific, and then M, measurable. The third one is the third one SMA, action oriented. R, realistic, and T, time bound. Okay, I will give one of my goals in my life, in my YouTube journey. Also, promote YouTube boleh tak? I'm doing currently YouTube, Men Fashion and Lifestyle. You can subscribe below. This is YouTube live, right? So you can subscribe below, and one of my goals in my YouTube journey is I want to have 100,000 subscribers in 4 years of my degrees. So that is my goal. That is my goal in my YouTube journey. And first kita bahagikan yang smart goals tu. First kali specific. Yes, I want to become a YouTuber. YouTuber dalam Men Fashion and Lifestyle. And then that is specific enough. Second one is measurable, which is 100,000 subscribers. Macam bukan yang nak jadi YouTuber. Okay, berapa? Tak tahu. And then A, action oriented, which I know that will happen, and kalau aku put my effort into it, I put my energy, I put my time into YouTubing, recording video, do this, do that, to make a single video, to make content in YouTube, I will achieve that goal. It is action oriented. And SMA, R is realistic. Yes, realistic and time bound, dia macam berkait sikit. It is realistic to have 100,000 subscribers in 4 years of degrees if aku consistently making content and so whatever. And benda tu macam realistic sebab jangka masa yang lama, and if I do that consistently, insyaAllah boleh dapat. Kalau yang tak realistiknya mungkin, okay, hari ni berapa 300 something subscriber kan, esok aku nak 10,000 subscribers, esok aku nak 100,000 subscribers. Macam, you know, that is not realistic, and you have to somehow think about your goals. Is it can I achieve this in this certain time of period? And then T, time bound. Time bound is of course 4 years. In 4 years of degrees, insyaallah kalau sempat, insyaallah kot dapat kan. So yeah, I think my goals is pretty much smart. So if you guys have any goals to share ataupun rasa macam okay, my goals is I have this goal. Well, is it smart enough? Oh, sorry. Is it like have those each alphabet, each aspect of goals? So put your goals down below in the comment, and let's see about it. Come on, come on. Achievable goals are the real deal. Yes. How kalau kita tak boleh nak achieve kan? Macam benda tu pun tak realistik. Macam contoh esok nak jadi millionaire tapi hari ni still tak buat apa-apa pun. I mean like yeah, you have to put effort into your goals and into your everything in your life. It is how we work. So if you guys do you guys have any goals to share? Please let us know. And yeah, I know, do you have anything to add on or something?
Okay, kita bercakap pasal goal and Azri dah sentuh pasal smart. Kan, the specific way apa semua tu smart. So, dalam membina goal ini, there must be sometimes problems that occurs, right? Yeah, I mean tak semuanya mudah. So
Yes.
yeah, so antara problem-problemnya maybe Bro Azri boleh kongsi?
Okay. Okay. Before that, let's read the comment first, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. We have Amma Putra, Imam subuh setiap hari di rumah. Wow, that is that is achievable. Yes, that is specific. Imam subuh.
Oh, Nor Diana Alia want to publish a book.
Oh wow. Nice
InsyaAllah
one.
boleh.
And then Kasih Sophia Helmi have a conversation with a native in their own language fluently. Okay. What kind of language is this? Mesti Korea ni, Korea.
Afif Safwan, Yayasan UMP, want to be a rocket engineer.
Oh, nice one bro.
Nice bro.
Yayasan UMP
InsyaAllah
mesti budak UMP ni. Okay, this one. Muhammad Syafiq, kalau goals nak jadi Ultraman, realistik tak? Okay, siapa? Boleh jawab tak? Realistik tak nak jadi Ultraman? Oh my god.
Kazi Nazrin, nak dapat a doctorate. Get a doctorate.
Okay. What do we have? My goal is to get Dean list every sem. Yes,
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah boleh. If you put
InsyaAllah,
effort, if you put your time, effort, everything into it, you can have it. Of course. Study. Okay, lagi finish this degree.
Nura N nak kerja Media Prima.
Wah, Nura N. Oh wow. Okay. Apa lagi kita ada nak balik college gak? That is desire. Want to be hamster surgery? Oh my, Faris. Click to subscribe to my channel and kita sama-sama menghandsomkan diri. Ada cara kita better ourselves and at the same time boleh. Okay.
From Desi Boys, I have a question. So what is the question you want to ask? Yes, Desi Boys?
Ada makan-makan ke?
Apa, kita tunggu Desi Boys nak tanya apa.
Be a professional volleyball player. Wow, nice ni. InsyaAllah boleh ni. Nick is one of my friends in he's one of UTHM man. He's a very tall man. Wanted to his skill in volleyball like so good, and that is his goal is first he's tall. Maybe he got skills. He can train how to become better every day. You know, and yeah, I hope you can be a professional volleyball player soon, Nick. Best of luck, bro.
Oh, okay. For Bro Azri, now we finally have a question from Desi Boy. So the question is, ma'am, can you, ma'am, not me, I'm sorry, the speaker today is Azri. Can you tell me how to start our own YouTube channel? So Azri, right now we are streaming in your YouTube channel, right? So maybe you can share.
Okay. This is a very interesting question. Thank you so much, Desi Boys, for posing this question. First thing first, just start, bro. Just start. I said it because you most of the people atau orang nak buat YouTube ni mungkin dia macam bro, I don't have this camera, I don't have that, so can I start a YouTube channel? Can I start do this or that? Yes, you can with whatever you have in your environment. If you have a phone, if you have an iPhone or something phone, just do it. Just do it. Just start recording. Be rasa selesa dengan dengan kamera, cakap dengan kamera. Yes, aku pun it is awkward like macam cakap dengan kamera tak ada siapa-siapa tengok, macam mestilah awkward kan. Tapi that is how we build that kita rasa makin lama makin bagus, makin it is how we work. Satu lagi apa yang nak cakap, consistency of course. Bila the numbers is like dwindle ataupun number tu flat, contoh sekarang aku sekarang 300 subscriber. I was like starting maybe beberapa bulan lepas, and it is like not my viewers not like okay, tapi okay still ada. And then that is how kita beza dengan orang yang berputus asa. Macam kita tak berputus asa, kita still creating content every single week. Every time kita kena post content, kita post. Tak kisahlah subscriber kita tak naik ke ataupun kita punya viewers tak macam tak melompat melajak naik. Kita still consistent posting our video because that is the hardest part of making content. Like when nobody's clapping for you, you have to clap for yourself. That is I think it is even harder than anything else. And of course consistency is the key. Okay, we have next one. I think I've already covered that and answered that widely. Desi boy?
Okay. So somehow we have another question from Desi Boy that asking where are you from? Okay, we are from Malaysia. Instead, did our live went international? Okay, that is amazing. Okay, so
from Malaysia,
we have
Kelantan.
another question from Ain Shahida. How to make money from YouTube?
How to make money from YouTube? Oh my god.
Wah,
I'm not
Azri
the-
macam pakar YouTube hari ni.
I'm not that professional in YouTube, but somehow this is YouTube. This is how YouTube works. Bila orang view kita punya video, akan dapat duit, and that is how things work. First kali untuk monetization kita punya YouTube is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 hours of viewers. Macam 4,000 jam orang tengok kita punya video. Macam campur semua sekali 4,000. So dia punya money tu macam tak spesifik sangat. Let's say 1,000 viewers sama dengan $1 like that, maybe like that. kalau dia bergantung ke macam it's complicated, tapi I think that's it.
Okay, good.
Okay, where
And let's have one more question before we actually continue to your point. Kan berbalik
yes.
pada question saya tadi yang ke problem tu. So before we continue on that, we have another question from Aina. Any
Okay.
suggestion book to improve yourself? Kan tadi Bro Azri share tips or way to developing new habits macam baca buku dekat Instagram story kan.
Yes.
So maybe you can suggest the books.
Okay, Aina, thank you so much for the question. Maybe luckily talking about books. You guys who are watching this ataupun yang dah isi form dapat dah isi email, you guys will have one free chapter of Atomic Habits by James Clear. Tu buku macam, I mean, kalau kita dah baca satu chapter tu pun dah rasa macam wow, buku ni hebat ni. And I recommend that books, James Clear, Atomic Habit. Let me type it in the comment. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Luckily, you guys got it for free. First chapter of his book. I'm pretty pumped up, and I bought this book and I'm super excited to read it. Tak tahulah macam mana dia punya story ataupun dia punya, I hope it is. Yes, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Maybe second one, if you guys wanted to become, untuk belajar pasal financial sikit-sikit untuk beginner, this is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Ni untuk financial, yang tadi untuk habits. Okay, this two is like bestseller. I think Atomic Habits is 16, yang 16 rank bestseller rank yang ke-16. I mean, that is wow. Yes, kalau yang Rich Dad Poor Dad ni untuk financial. Kalau kau nak belajar sikit-sikit pasal financial, nak like little beginner untuk pasal financial, yes, this is the one. Tak habis lagi lah. And yeah, that is all. Thank you so much, Aina, for that question.
So Azri, berbalik kepada
Oh yes,
yang
yes.
tadi tu. Okay, so before that, I would like to remind that don't forget to fill in the attendance form in the link that we provided in the comment section before this session ends, to make sure that we can provide you guys the e-certificate and also the free chapter of Atomic, the books that were suggested by Asri. Okay, so Azri, continue.
Sorry, Sister Ainul, can we ask what's the question again? I'm so sorry. My bad.
Okay, it's okay.
We got so distracted.
So you explained about how the specific ways of how the new habits that we are trying to develop going to be useful for us, right? The smart way. So I believe that maybe somehow not all goals that we manage to actually fill in that SMART criteria, I think. So like maybe there are some goals that that is going to be a problem for us. Yeah.
So we're talking about problem with having goals, right?
Yes.
Okay, so problem with having goals. So we have, I currently had some problems with having goals. Is first one is let me check it real quick. Okay, we talk about goals and then the SMART goals, and then we're going to what are the challenges or the problems while having goals. The first one is okay. Before that, this this point are from Atomic Habits, and it is in chapter 1 of Atomic Habits, and you guys can read it detailedly, or you guys can have it if you you just can read it soon. Okay, the first one with having goals is winners and losers have the same goals, which mean apa maksud dia? Apa winners and losers have the same goals? Okay, contoh yang dia bagi dalam Atomic Habits tu, dalam buku tu adalah let's say satu championship, kita ada beberapa team ataupun beberapa kumpulan. Yes, it will bila ada apa pemenang, ada yang kalah kan. So apa yang membezakan diorang dua? Yes, diorang ada goal yang sama, iaitu untuk menang championship. But apa yang membezakan diorang adalah diorang punya sistem, ataupun dalam buku tu dia refer kepada sistem, tapi mungkin kita boleh tukar kepada habit. Apa habit diorang ataupun apa yang diorang buat untuk capai diorang punya goal. Okay, first one maybe diorang punya training, ataupun diorang punya coaching, ataupun diorang punya diet. Boleh menjadi macam-macam sebagai faktor kenapa diorang boleh menang. That is the first challenges in having goals. Winners and losers have the same goals. Tapi apa yang membezakan diorang adalah apa habit diorang ataupun apa sistem diorang untuk capai goals tersebut. So, okay, that is it. Winners and losers have the same goals. Second one is achieving a goal is only a momentary change. Apa maksud James Clear dalam tu? Iaitu if we want to achieve our goal like prolong, macam kita dapat achieve our goal tu macam sampai bila-bila, ataupun yes you know, kita perlu ubah sistem kita. Contoh yang dia bagi dalam buku tu adalah kalau kita nak jadi seorang yang pengemas, ataupun kita nak jadi seorang yang you know something pengemas macam bilik tak bersepah, kita kena maybe ada satu waktu tu macam okay, my goal is wanted to make sure my table or my room is clear ataupun kemas. Kita pun kemas bilik, and then dah siap bilik yang bersepah-sepah tadi, dah kemas. And then kalau kita tak ubah habit kita yang pengotor, ataupun bila pakai baju ya buang gitu, contoh bila pakai baju hanger terus buang gitu ya, macam tak kisah apa-apa pun, baju pun buang kat lantai gitu. Macam kalau kita tak ubah benda tu, it still mungkin dalam 2-3 hari bilik kita still kemas kan. Kalau kita tak ubah habit yang buang merata-rata baju, buang merata-rata hanger, still kita jauh pula hanger, still kita punya goal untuk something tu tak akan kekal, sebab kita tak ubah kita punya sistem, kita punya habit yang pengotor tu tadi. Okay, kejap je. Okay, that is it. Momentary change, achieving goal is only a momentary change. What we need to focus is how the system works, how the habit works. The habits dan sistem ni lah yang memastikan kita punya goal ni selalu tercapai, selalu prolong. And then the last one is goal restrict your happiness. Sebab apa goal will restrict our happiness is because when we set our goals. Contoh contoh goals aku tadi dalam YouTube journey, 100,000 subscribers, 4 years in degree, blah blah blah, YouTuber. Contoh aku tak dapat achieve that goal, it will affect my happiness, sebab okay dah set dah goal lawan-lawan nice lah, and then maybe aku tak sampai 100k tu, mungkin dalam lebih bawah 10k ataupun atas sikit 10k. Will it affect my happiness? Maybe yes, sebab aku dah put my effort into something like that and so on. Tapi kita kena tahu yang walaupun kita tak achieve our goal tu, kita punya happiness tak perlu dirasa rendahkan, tak perlu rasa down. Sebab kalau kita usaha untuk capai goal tersebut, walaupun kita tak tercapai goal tu lagi yet, we didn't achieve that goal yet, kalau kita dah put effort ataupun dah buat ni, dah consistently posting or contoh goal lain ataupun contoh goal lain untuk lose weight, kita dah consistently diet ataupun buat apa-apa lah macam exercise ke apa-apa, kita dah tahu okay, apa yang aku buat sekarang ni adalah untuk aku achieve my goal. Tapi adakah benda tu akan affect my happiness? No, because we love the process, we love how the habit or the system works. Dia setiap kali buat goals ni, kita perlu set that if I don't achieve it, maybe okay, tapi jangan pula macam set goals macam kalau tak achieve pun tak apalah. Kita still kena have that mindset that I have to achieve that goal. If I don't, then it's okay, I will try it again and again until I get that goal. Dia macam mana, how do I put this, if your habit are channeling towards your goal, then you are on the right path. And yeah, that's it. 3 problems or challenges from Atomic Habits by James Clear. 1, winners and losers have the same goals. 2, achieving a goal is only a momentary change. And 3rd one is goals restrict your happiness. Yes, that's it, I think.
Masya Allah, very informative, Brother Azrin. So thank you for the explanation to the questions and all the questions before. And is there anything more that you want to add before we actually open a Q&A session?
What do I have to say? Okay. Let me say, be clear with your goals. If you are, let's say, what do we have goals left? Macam nak achieve, nak turunkan berat badan, or lose weight or gain weight. Make sure that we have to put our effort into that. We have to put our mind towards that goal. Kita trust yourself and believe the process, trust the process. Walaupun kita tak capai as soon as possible, as soon as we want it so bad, kita kena percaya yang benda tu boleh di-achieve. Kalau I put my effort or something, or like, you know, everything, you put everything into it, insyaAllah you will achieve it. And whatever your goals is, make sure it is memanfaatkan kita punya future, and then it will benefit us. Just go for it. If you wanted to become a YouTuber, well, I'm right now, aku punya journey pun baru setakat ni je. I have so much more to learn. I have so much things to do. Kita sama-sama, lagipun kita pun member ni yang ada dalam ni pun semua kita je kan, semua muda-muda, semua tengah mencari apa nak dibuat dengan dalam hidup ni. Tambah-tambah lagi sekarang kan hidup lagi susah. So that is how we wanted things to, you know, you have to have this and that. Tapi at the same time, you have to be clear to yourself, what do you want to achieve in that, and then have goals, have habits that will you know, that will benefit you in the future.
Yeah, right. Macam pepatah ke? Usaha tangga kejayaan orang kata kan.
Yes.
Sedikit-sedikit lama-lama menjadi bukit. So dia macam berbalik semula kepada your first point, your first main point that you mentioned, that we have to start off a new habit with the tiniest thing. Kena push juga sikit kan. Kalau even kita tak mula pun, maybe kita tak tahu apa yang akan jadi in the future. So maybe if we actually start a new habit that is actually good for us, maybe in the future somehow that habit will benefit us in some ways we don't know yet. So yeah, it is a good way to start off things, and also maybe you can even live a better life perhaps.
Yes. If
So
you change,
again, go on, go on. Sorry.
okay, if you change your habits and make sure it is good habits, it will eventually change your life too. And yeah, go for it. Okay, I know. What do you have?
So again, I would like to remind that don't forget to fill in the attendance form that we provided in the comment section. And so, Brother Azri, since you don't have anything to add, let us proceed with the Q&A session. Is it okay?
Okay,
Okay,
good.
so
Let's go.
for the Q&A session, feel free to actually ask any questions in the comment section, and we will answer the question.
Well, what do we have here? Come on, guys. Let's go Q&A. Give
Instead of
me,
maybe Q&A, instead of you want to ask question, maybe if anyone wants to share their experience in
yeah,
developing new habits, it's also okay. We can learn new things together. Sharing is caring, right?
share whatever you guys are doing right now, whatever. Let's go. Well, I wanted to share something about um you know I developed a morning routine last sem, and then this is my morning routine. Like I wake up at 6, subuh prayer, plus yasin, take supplement before running, and then I go for a run. I take a bath, breakfast, and then prepare for class. That is my morning routine when last semester. But now I got like little change up because of Ramadan, because puasa kan, kena bangun awal sikit, and then my morning routine is like so terabur, and then dah bangun macam dah dah lewat, dah tak sempat nak buat apa-apa. And then that is how we change it. Sometimes we need to change it because mengikut situasi, dan and sekarang insyaAllah boleh sambung balik this morning routine. Bangun pukul 6,
Inshallah.
tidur. Make sure get enough sleep. Yes, you cannot wake up early. Kalau nak expect tidur pukul 4, nak expect bangun pukul 6 kan. Like, no, that is not how your body works. Okay, what do we have?
So what we have, the first question is from Nurah N. Cara kekalkan momentum and consistent once develop new habits.
Cara kekalkan momentum and consistent. Okay, that is interesting question. Okay, kekalkan momentum. One of the habits, how do we develop it, is to start small, and then from time to time our motivation will become bigger, and it will it will affecting our motivation and consistency. So dia macam kadang-kadang we need to have that mindset of like, okay, I need to do this, or I need to become hungry with my goals, or with my habits. I have to do that, and then and then um consistency one scalable. You just you just you just in your mind you just say, if this thing will benefit me in the future, then I need to do it. I need to do it consistently. Have that mindset of have that mindset of if the things is good, then you have to do it. If you wanted to exercise, you develop an exercise habit, exercise every day, or every single or for 5 weeks, 5 times a week. You develop that habit, and then you just keep on doing it because it's it's good for you. Okay, I think I've answered that question.
So to the next question from Aina. Um, Baru habis SEM and still don't know what to do. Any suggestion?
Any suggestion? Okay, maybe I should ask this to you again. What do you love to do? Or what what apa yang kau passionate about in life? Apa contoh? Sometimes people likes to bake ataupun sometimes people like to um, do what benda-benda yang diorang bila dia buat macam dia berasa puas hati. Contoh, I like to share my knowledge about fashion and lifestyle, pasal rambut, pasal skincare routine ke apa. I feel like so content. Aku rasa macam rasa sangat sangat bangga, not like that bangga yang rasa macam suka tolong orang berkongsi ilmu ataupun cakap pasal benda ni dekat orang yang nak tahu pasal benda tu. And then any suggestion, just ask yourself what do you love to do the most, and then do it. And then if you enjoy doing it, then keep on doing it. If you love painting or anything, you love baking. One of my friends, she loves baking, and then at the same time dia jual dia punya baking something, apa, pavlova, and then apa, brownies. I mean, yes, dia punya hobi ataupun dia punya minat is baking, but at the same time dia boleh generate income daripada benda tu, daripada dia punya hobi ataupun dia punya minat. And yeah, I think that is how we do things.
That is
Okay.
a good answer, Brother Azri. Because new habits sometimes might be benefit us. Dah macam tadi bakar pulver apa semua tu kan, bake things. Yeah, it is good. Maybe it can help us to generate our income because we like that thing. Continue to do that thing. So the next
Okay.
question from Ziana Zulaika. How to make sure we develop our new habit healthily so that it didn't become obsession, especially in weight gain or loss journey?
Being moderately ataupun know your limit, or at some point we feel like we are so obsessed with some things, and the key is being moderate, berpada-pada in everything. Like, if you love to lose weight, like sampai sampai dah kurus-kurus pun nak macam rasa nak turunkan berat badan lagi, ataupun macam, some things like obsession is maybe self-control is important here. Self-control, kalau kita minat something ni, something that we don't have to do it like extremely, because it will become dangerous. You have it healthily. Am I answering the question? Self-control and moderately doing. Am I stuck?
No, you're not. Somehow we know ourselves, right? We know our own limit, so that we also need to make sure that this is our limit. Set the limit, set the boundaries. It's like what Brother Azri said, being moderately. So, Ziana, I do hope that answer your question. So the next questions from Kazi. Having habits restricted us to adapt to change. What do you think?
Restrict this is to adapt to change. Well, this is one of the things about habits. We actually didn't, kita sebenarnya tak 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 macam apa, dapatkan habit baru. Kita sebenarnya ubah habit kita. Ubah habit kita yang lama, yang daripada bad habit. Let's say we wake up at tengah hari pukul 12, selalu sangat wake up tengah hari. Dan kita ubah tu slow. Having habits restrict us to adapt to change. I think we need to change ourselves. If it is good for ourselves and for our future, we need to change. Yes, people change, everything can change. Like right now we are in pandemic. Who knows about pandemic? We have to change about the situation, how the situation works. If we are currently now we are growing older, we have to deal with life, deal with everything, and that is how we need to do, how things works. We need to change. Okay.
Okay, good question, Kazi. So the next question, please.
How to
Iman
force
Nabila. How to force yourself to sleep early and you don't feel sleepy yet? This is a good question too, because sometimes I also experience this. It
Okay.
is sometimes a problem for me. So, brother Azri, maybe you can suggest the answers.
Can I suggest my personal things to when I feel so hard to sleep?
Yeah, sure, because maybe it's work for
Hmm.
you, or maybe
Hmm.
it's work for others too. Yeah, sure.
Yes. First thing we need to know that each and every one of us is different. Maybe it works for me, maybe it don't work for you, but let's try it. Let's try everything. If it's work, then good. If it is not, let's try another thing. And I hope you can sleep early after this, Iman Nabila. What I do is first thing is my let's say my night routine. I make sure that my place is comfortable. My katil, my bed is clean. There's no such thing as bersepah-sepah tu, kalau boleh alih-alih sikit untuk tempat nak tidur. And then before I go to sleep, I read books because somehow it makes me sleepier, ataupun lagi satu, it will jauhkan aku daripada screen. It is one of the things you need to put that phone away. Those cahaya masuk mata tu, maybe it will affect your sleep. Make sure like 30 minit ataupun 20 minit sebelum tidur, put it away. Like set alarm berapa nak buat sebelum tidur tu, buat, and then set it away. Ataupun buatlah something yang tak melibatkan phone, tak melibatkan screen, baca buku ke ataupun buatlah apa-apa. And another thing is, this is I think it will be beneficial. I would say to myself, I wanted to clear my mind and just be clear. I don't think about anything. I try to make my mind clear. Macam kadang-kadang kita time tidur lah, macam-macam kita fikir kan. Fikir pasal tu lah, pasal ni, pasal conversation yang 5 tahun lepas pun boleh terfikir time tidur. I think that is how I do it. Read books, stay away from your phones before sleep. Make sure your mind is clear. Try to make your mind clear and say it. I want to sleep. And make sure it goes like, make your mind clear. Don't think about, or don't overthink and think about anything. Think to sleep. Okay.
Yeah, it's true, and I, like you said earlier, everyone else is different. So maybe these techniques work for you and maybe not for everyone. So like for Iman Nabila, I would also like to share something. So since Arzi said that avoid screens, avoid screens, but in my case, I do see the screens because I find it very hard to fall asleep. So there is some way that I can suggest. Maybe you should try to listen to ASMR videos. There
Ah,
is
yeah.
a good one to actually make yourself feel calm, feel sleepy, and so yeah. Good question, Iman Nabila. So next question.
Thank you so much, Iman. What do we have here, Diana?
By Nur Diana Alia. Even though sleeping early is important, do you think that in certain circumstances we have to know how to burn the midnight oil, and is it okay?
Yeah, I feel you, Diana. Like we are students, sometimes we work our assignments till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. What I would suggest is make sure that you set a limit, like um set a limit maybe until sampai 2 je. Macam be clear with your group mates, like boleh tak kita awalkan sikit benda ni. Contoh suggest dalam pukul 10 kita start buat, instead of start buat pukul 11 ataupun start buat pukul 12, memang kita akan end up sampai lewat. Yeah, be clear with your friends, with your group mates, with yourself too. If it's individual assignment, kalau boleh nak siapkan awal, boleh siapkan awal. And then another thing is maybe you can be flexible with your jadual tidur, your sleep schedule. Maybe you setiap hari kita mahukan 6 jam of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, and then contoh kalau kita tidur pukul 1, maybe kita tend to wake up a little bit late, ataupun lepas subuh tu mungkin aku nak tidur kejap untuk cukupkan kita punya masa untuk tidur. Be flexible with your schedule sometimes. Contoh kalau every day bangun pukul 6, tiba-tiba hari tu terlajak sikit, tidur lewat sikit, mungkin boleh bangun pukul 6.30 untuk lebihkan sikit kita punya masa tidur. Okay, that's it from me, Diana. If it is helpful, thank you so much for the question.
A good question and very relatable question since we are a student right now.
Yes,
Yeah, we are
very
pursuing our
relatable.
degree. Very good question. So moving on to the next question.
Oh my god, I love this.
Oh, Azham Fawaz Shah Kamaruzaman. What a
Oh,
nice name. How to stay hungry towards your goal. Wow, very passionate. Go on, Brazil.
um having that hungry mindset is everything. I would say mindset is everything. If you really want to do what you wanted to do in your life, you put your effort into that. You have to put the work, put the hard work. Even though when you feel low, you have to show up. You don't need to give excuse. You don't want to point fingers. Oh, I don't do that because of this. Oh, I don't do that because of I didn't have this equipment, or because maybe here and that. You have to take ownership of yourself. Make sure that you pursue it with your hardship and hard work. Put your mindset into it. Put your mind together into it, and make sure you just know it. You want it so bad, and it is all about mindset. Yeah, i hope I hope you achieve your goals, Adam Fawaz Shah Kamaruzaman. Oh my god, the name. Okay, bro, thank you so much. If you have Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram. We can motivate each other. I would love to do it.
Oh yeah,
Thank
Azri,
you so
maybe
much, bro.
you can share your Instagram. you
Oh,
know, yeah.
it is at Azri Abrahman, double AZRIABRAHMAN. Azri Abrahman. Do you have any question left?
Okay, so next question.
Self
Amira
motivation
Zuraimi.
tips.
Some motivation
Amir
tips,
Azra.
maybe.
Self motivation. Okay, self motivation. What I would suggest is to have a mentor. Someone you look forward to it. Someone you make it as mentor. Maybe he or she already dah melalui kita punya journey, ataupun kita nak dia dah capai kita punya goal at that time. Make sure that if you can find a mentor that is really good, then you are on the right path. Sebab they will know how to struggle, they will know how to do it, because how they will also mention about mistake they already made, and it will help you to stay motivated. Another thing is maybe you can um, watch some of motivational speak, but I think it is just maybe you can feel the hype, but at the same time you need that motivation, like, okay, this is a big one, and myself do it. Like whenever I feel so low, or I feel like down, I feel like I don't want to do anything. um I say it to myself, okay, I realize this, and I have to do something with it. I have to stop laying down, being unproductive. I have to wake up and do some things. I have to wake up and maybe just do. When you realize that you are not motivated enough, or when you are feel unmotivated that time, go tell yourself like, okay, Azri, stop this. I have to do something. I have this to do. Let's get up and go for it. That is just what maybe it's kind of some mindset to you, mindset also. Okay, I hope it's answering your question, Amira Zuraimi. Sorry.
Nice one, nice one. So, any other questions you want to ask, or anything that you guys want to share? Maybe experience about developing new habits. If any problems in developing new habits, it's okay. We can share anything in here.
Yeah, I love Kazi Nazrin. Sleeping pattern is different between people, but night sleep is extremely important. Yes, it is. Badan kita naturally kat time malam tidur kan. Maybe some people like they are night owls or something we call, yang
I'm
tak
a
tidur malam.
nocturnal. A nocturnal.
Ah,
Yes.
maybe dia orang punya schedule a bit different. Dia orang tidur at 6 a.m. and bangun 6. That is maybe that if that works for them, then that's okay.
Sure,
Maybe
sure.
kalau student maybe akan masalah sikit kan sebab kelas
Yeah,
pagi
sure.
apa. But if it's it's okay with you, then okay. What do we have next?
Oh,
Anything
by
else?
Nur Dayana Alia. Someone once said, um, the more you give or do, the more you find love in it. So I guess put more effort helps too. A very great one.
Someone once said, the more you give or do, the more you will find love in it. 100% agree. Yes, totally. Um, it's same goes like when I help people. I feel like when I help people I help men, especially men. Bila diorang tanya pasal nak pakai shampoo mana ataupun Ri, rambut macam kusut macam apa kau nak suggest aku pakai? Oh, try pakai argan oil. And then I said it, aku yang try tu, I've already experienced it, and it gives me good impact. And I love it when people ask me anything about themselves, about developing their self. Hakim, nice one. No excuse if you want to achieve your goals. Yes, keep that
Keep that
hungry
in
mindset.
mindset. So, any
Um,
more questions?
I think we've come to an end, or not yet. Almost.
Yeah, so let's just wait a bit if anyone want to ask any questions.
Thank you guys so much for joining this. Thank you guys so much for the comments. It means world to me. This is my
Yeah, the
first
support.
ever. This is our first ever talk. I'm
Yeah.
first ever speaking. I know first moderating, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A very nice evening to have everyone in here.
Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
I
Um,
think there is probably no more questions left. So I think that is it for the Q&A session.
yeah.
So we have come to the end of our talk. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Bro Azri, for the informative yet very motivational sharing, I could say. Before we end again, I would like to remind that don't forget to fill in the attendance form through the link that we provided in the comment section. And thank you so much for joining. We hope that this talk will help everyone to improve and be a better version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to Azri YouTube channel and check out his Instagram page. So let us recite Tasbih Kafara and Surah Al-As before we end.
Okay, sister, I know. Let's give them a big bye bye, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys having a good day and have a nice one. I know.
Okay, yeah, a very good goodbye, I could say. So this is me, I know, moderator signing out, and Azri, our speaker for today, is also signing out. I want to say Selamat Hari Raya, maaf zahir dan batin,
Selamat
and
Hari Raya.
apologies if anything doesn't go well in this program for today. So that is from us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much, guys. Bye bye. See you guys later.
Assalamualaikum.
Let's lead the way, enlighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and reason, we shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the Amal.